while you're watching this, if it reminds you of something, let me know, because I think it's going to catch your attention to why I wanted to share this one.
Okay.
All right. So, and I'll put the video over there, babe. That other screen.
All right.
What'd you see? Can you like?
I like flew through, like, out of myself. I went up into like this ball, and the ball just kept changing different dimensions.
And so your eyes are shut, and you're kind of seeing it all within.
Yeah, and then I seen this like Arabic stuff that I don't know now, but when I was in there, I knew what I was looking at. I could understand it. I understood everything. And then, it messed with me. I started seeing like all my, relatives that, already passed away. So I started getting emotional.
You started seeing faces, or you felt it?
No faces. It was just light. It was just light, and I knew who it was.
You could feel that it was.
I feel like, hey, I know you,
And it was just what you saw though was just light.
It was just light, just like a little like beam of light. But I was breaking through, bro.
So similar to what he just said, right? Mm-hmm. He just saw light, and he knew who the people were.
Yeah. Like right now that he said to, ahorita me acordé, because he said, I knew it was my family members. Like the second time that I did ayahuasca, I remember I told you I saw like a huge line of like ladies, like that they were all like making a single line.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, like who are these ladies? And that's when I was told that those were all like my grandmothers.
But you would see their face?
Yeah, I would see their face.
Okay, their actual face.
Yeah.
Okay. So here he was able to see just pure light, but he knew who they were.
Oh, okay.
So just based on the light.
Okay.
It was like breaking through dimensions. Boom, 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 and then I stopped. Just black, pitch black. Boom. Then you see this little light like from far. Then I'm like trying to get to the light. This is dark. I'm scared, I get to the light, and it's just a whole bunch of lights just playing with each other. But it's everyone that I could possibly ever meet in my whole life.
So did you catch that? And that he got to a point where it was just a bunch of lights playing with one another.
So like a bunch of energy.
Yeah. Do you remember why that's why I'm bringing that up by any chance?
No.
Okay.
All right there. And then boom, I started like feeling, the experience fade away, and then like start slipping back into my body. And then when I got back, I felt like unconditional love for anything and everything.
What about that?
Oh yeah, you've told me that one before.
Yeah. So something that, exactly, right? Something that I've told Chelo and multiple people, even through an old podcast, is that I've never experienced so much love in my life than when I did ayahuasca. When I did ayahuasca, it was just like I even cried of how much love I was receiving. And that's exactly what he just said right now.
And I changed.
Watch.
Start slipping back into my body. And then when I got back, I felt like unconditional love for anything and everything. And I just changed the way I looked at stuff. I'm a different person now because of it, for sure.
Crazy, right? Insane. So now, it was when I was listening to this, I was like, wait a minute. This person, not only is he seeing this white orbs, right? This beam of light.
Yeah.
But he's also experiencing unconditional love, right? And when I listened to this, it reminded me of my ceremony. That's why I was asking you if you remember that. And I have my experience right here that I've talked about it in the past. Check it out. Never in my life have I felt so much love until I went there. Bro, I felt so much love, I started crying, bro. Never have I felt that much love in my life. I started crying, and I remember in my ceremony when I was going, I literally felt like I was traveling through space. And as soon as I got, so that's something else that he said. He felt like he was breaking through different dimensions, traveling through space. So there goes another comparison. to space, right? I was like, I'm home. Like, I literally felt like I was home. And felt like I remember seeing two white orbs, you know, going back and forth, almost like if they were playing. And you caught that? Insane.
Yeah. Now that you're talking about space, dude, on my second ceremony too, dude, that's when I think I did tell you that I felt like my body, it almost felt like if I was like running a marathon or something, and then all of a sudden I just felt like my body went like, and I detached from my body, dude, because my body after I went like, it just felt so much lighter.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. That's crazy. Dang.
So it's like another
so
thing.
it's crazy that people are having similar experiences, right?
Maybe not necessarily a similar experience, but things that are common.
Yeah. Yeah, well, similar experiences,
I
right?
guess so.
Much. I remember they told me like, hey, we were waiting for you. We were expecting you. And it was such a joyful time just being in this black space that I was like, man, I've never felt so much love. I feel like I'm home. And I've said this in other podcasts, right? But my biggest thing was that at times I felt the lack of a motherly, I guess, affection. And through ayahuasca, I got pretty much clarity on the reason why I was given to my mom was because my mom needed more of me than I needed more of my mom, right? So as souls, as spirits, right, at times we are guided to people that need us or that we're supposed to be in those people's lives. And that was pretty much the biggest and deepest message that I received, that I was given to my mom because she needed me more than I needed more of her. But Mother Ayahuasca told me, hey, even though you do lack that motherly affection and stuff, don't forget, even though she's your physical mom, that I am still your mother and I'm always going to take care of you. Never in my life. Crazy, right? So it caught my attention, the similarities, right? Yeah, everybody's experience through ayahuasca, their final message is going to be different, but the experiences are very similar. Insane. So I guess what I'm trying to say is that it's almost like proof and evidence that there is this other dimension that people are able to enter through ceremony.
Hoy Nomas podcast. Clips for full podcast link can be found on description below.
Hoy Nomas.